Hey guys, come on in. We'll go down to my room and where I have a library. We'll talk about bees. Today we'll talk about bees. Hey guys, here's my room. Looks like Doraemon. Doraemon-chan right here. Oh, it's Rox the cat. Hey Rox. Say hello. So we'll talk about bees in a minute. My room has a lot of books. It's sort of like a library. There's a book right here. You guys ready? Are you ready? Let's talk about bees.
And there are bees that live in hives. In hives, the bees all live together, and they cooperate. They have their own little community of bees. There's the queen bee, and she's responsible for taking care and making the babies. There are worker bees. They take care of the hives by going out and getting food, bringing it back, and helping to make the places where the babies grow. There are the guards, and the guard bees make sure that nothing happens to the hive. There are drones. The drones are they're responsible for helping to make the baby bees. The worker bees are the ones that we see. These worker bees are searching for food. They communicate with each other in the hive to let each other know where the food is. In fact, they do a little bee dance. They make figure eights and help the other bees orient to where the sun is and where the food is. The food that bees get out in the wild where we see them comes in a couple different kinds. There's nectar. That's the sugar that the bees get from the flowers. Sometimes you can taste it. That sugar from the flowers comes from the energy that comes from the sun. One of the magic plants is that they make flowers that help to store the sugar that they make. Bees collect that sugar that we call nectar, and they also collect pollen, which are the sticky little yellow balls that are proteins. Those proteins help feed the baby bees, make them big and strong. On the flower, the pollen grains move from one part of the flower to another to help make fruits and seeds for new flowers. The busy bees get what they need. They get flower-powered sugar, the nectar for energy, and pollen protein for their babies. Bees help the plants. Plants help the bees. It's a good deal, right? Right. Worker bees have special adaptations to help them work efficiently. Bees are insects with wings. You can see they have 6 legs. They look different than us, but they have some of the same parts. Eyes in their heads, mouths, and stomachs to turn their food into energy. Bees have very good eyes. Each one of their eyes has 7,000 lenses, so they can see the whole world around them, with all its beautiful colors and textures, as they fly through it, sometimes very fast. They also have special light eyes that tell them exactly how bright the light is around them. Instead of noses and fingers and toes and skin for smelling and feeling, they have antennae on their heads that do that work. What looks like a bee nose is actually a kind of mouth for getting the sugary nectar from flowers. On their back legs, they have pollen baskets, places to carry the sticky protein from flowers so they can fly it back to the hive for their babies. On the tail end of the bee is a stinger. Bees only use a stinger when they are threatened or to protect their hive. Bees are too busy to be bothered with fighting. Also in the tail end are wax glands. The bees use to make the wax building materials for their hive homes. It's almost like bees carry everything they need to make their food and their homes and feed their families as they fly through the air with wings that move so fast that we can hear them. The buzzing sound we hear is the sound of bee wings cutting the air very fast, like a propeller on a plane or a helicopter's blade rotors, which is exactly what bees would sound like if we were able to hear them in slow motion. Now, take a deep breath. Let it out and watch and listen.